Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Jamiee and Brandy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your sweet girl's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and tons of motivation that we give Jamiee when we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Brandy is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any correction that's needed, which is very little with Jamiee, and it's a tiny little tug and release on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Jamie's going to come home with her very own training equipment, and you're going to be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session. Now, Jamiee right now is lying down very nicely next to Brandy's left leg, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Jamiee heel. Now, heeling is nothing more than not leading the walk. Walking nicely next to your left leg, not forging ahead or lagging behind, not shying away nor lunging out, but always staying with you. And if you notice, her whole affect and personality is happy. Her tail is wagging. She's enjoying working with Brandy. If you speed up or slow down, she should do the same. And when you stop your feet, she's been taught to sit and wait for her next command. So if you stop to talk to someone on the street, or you stop to cross traffic, and I would recommend getting her out. The more the better, out in public, out around people. I know that where you live is very quiet and remote, but she needs to get out because she has made up to everyone here at school, and she's having a lot of fun doing it. Now, the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. Your long sit stay you can practice indoors as well as outdoors. You're going to start out at about 30 seconds, and you're going to slowly work up to 3 minutes. When Brandy returns back to her, she walked all the way around her, ended up back at her shoulders where they started. Brandy stopped at her shoulders and then gave her another command. And this is a great form of interacting with your dog. It's not just play. It's making her use her little brain. It's praising her for a sense of accomplishment. Nice automatic sit, stay. She's lazy. She's lazy today. Now she has to finish the command the way it was taught. So Brandy just didn't go quite as far away. And this time she's going to demonstrate the recall or the come on command. She comes, and she's been taught to come and sit right in front of you, facing your knees. And we make all of these exercises fun and happy for Jamiee because she is such a worrywart that we wanted her to have fun with this training, to enjoy doing it, to enjoy learning new things. So this makes it fun for her, that she's getting praised for a good job. Brandy's talking very sweet to her. And she's telling her, pay attention, watch me. She makes her hold that, and you can do that right in your house. Put the leash on her, make her do her commands. Put your video on your computer. Practice along with it. And you're becoming the pack leader. You're not, she is so shy, and she can be so, not wanting interaction with people, that we want her to enjoy doing this and performing for you. Now, the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a heel position. So with her seated first, left open palm straight down toward the ground, and the one-word command to down and stay. Your long down stays when you're practicing at home, again, can be practiced right in your kitchen or wherever you spend your most time, and you're going to lengthen it out to a 5-minute long down stay. And by then, I almost guarantee you she'll be asleep. When Brandy returns back, she walks all the way around her again, as she did on the sit stay, returning back to heel. She stops at her shoulders, and they will demonstrate that exercise again for you. And when you do have company, I would put the leash on her and I would do almost forced socialization. Don't let her run in her crate. Make her stay with you. Make her greet the company. Use your commands. No sit. And then let people touch her so that she starts to, I want her to stay this social. This time Brandy's going to call her in. She comes in and sits and she gets praised for a good job. And this is, if your back is so bad, this is going to make walking with her, keeping her under control, a lot easier for you. So that is your down from a heel position. And you can see that there's no fear. She's having a good time with Brandy. In her mind, I think they're playing together. And the last command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a distance. So always have your dog seated. I'm sorry that I didn't say this before. Before you attempt to put them into a down, Brandy leaves her in a sit stay and turns to face her. She uses her right hand to give the command and drops her into a down. So we have demonstrated for you all of Jamie's formal on-leash obedience commands. I will be there for you to answer any questions that you have about the training, where to go forward with it. We're always here for you, so please reach out if you have any questions at all. We've enjoyed having her. She's delicious. We love her. We'll miss her when she's gone. And thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.